Hi, Taurus. Happy April, happy spring, and happy almost birthday. Thanks, guys, for coming back again. I truly appreciate it. And welcome to all the new watchers and hopefully new subscribers. I truly appreciate you guys being here every month. It means the world to me. You know, it lets me know that my work means something, and that makes me feel good. Okay, so, of course, I want to thank everyone for their likes, their shares, their subscribes. Truly, I want to thank you. We're going to do something a little different this month. Oh, by the way, if you want a personal reading, the information is right below, okay? I do ask that after you purchase your reading to send me an email. Number one, if the name is different on the PayPal and your email, let me know that. Put a little memo in there. But after you purchase, go ahead and send me an email with a couple questions that you want clarity in or a situation. Try to keep it focused, though, so your reading can stay focused. It's like if you ask 20 questions, you're not really getting your money's worth because it's too scattered then. So, try to keep it focused, and I'll bring you as much clarity as I possibly can. And I do give a lot in my personal readings, so, yeah. So that's all I ask is, go ahead and purchase your reading and then send me an email regarding what it is you need clarity in. Add your birthdays if you want a little numerology done. You don't have to put the year, by the way. You can just give me the day and the month. Completely up to you. If you want me checking your life path, then you do have to include the year. Otherwise, it's up to you. Okay, so, yeah, let's get started. We're going to do things a little bit different this time. We're going to change it up. I hope you guys will like this way. This is just another spread that I do. I do this a lot in my personal readings too. But we're going to we're just going to do, it's 4 cards down. And then when I call the storytelling cards, we'll go across, okay? Alright, so this is for Taurus. 2017, Spirit of Taurus. Guardian Love. Of course, it's Taurus Sun, Moon, and Rising. Do have some very clear messages today, please, Spirit. Very clear messages for Taurus' love life. Very clear. Please, Tracy, Angela, for clarity. Thank you all so much. Thank you. Okay. Give this relationship a chance. Unrequited love. Stay optimistic. New love. going to do one more card. Okay. Okay, so we're starting with give this relationship a chance. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. The King of Fire. So this certainly could be talking about some of you dealing with fire sign. I feel like this fire sign has a lot of creativity. They're a very creative person. You know, they may be a leader in what they do for employment. They may be a leader in their church. Because I definitely feel this person has a vision and you recognize this vision. You've taken this vision on as your own also. So it's like your partners in crime, so to speak. Queen of Air. Seven of Waters. I feel like this is talking about those who are in a relationship and it's like there's no humor any longer. You know, there's no fun, so to speak. I feel some of you are in a not just a love partnership, but also business together. Now, I don't feel like it's your, well, it's almost like the power behind the throne. You know, you are the power behind the throne. And I feel this King of Fire, which again could be female or male, is the leader. And I feel like some of you are on the fence right now on what to do. And it's not an easy decision because it involves, you know, it's like your lives are so wrapped up in each other's that if you say goodbye to the relationship, you're also saying goodbye to, well, I don't know if it's your employment, but it's definitely your beliefs. You know, I feel like I have like a spiritual leader here or a, you know, like a minister and, you know, it's your husband or wife who's the minister. This could mean, this could also be that you're in a relationship with a boss. But you're intertwined, you're intertwined more than you realize. So it's like leaving, it's a very complex decision here. And it just feels like the fun is gone. The fun is gone. There's no time for fun. There's time for fun. There's no attempt at fun. Again, this person, your partner, does something in the creative field. It's like they have the vision, right? They have the vision, but you're like the power behind the throne. So, like, if you were a life path number, it'd be a 2. And your partner would be a 1. If you know what your life path number is, that's the energy I'm feeling. Like the 1 is the leader, the explorer, the one who goes out and seek. The 2 is the one who takes care of the detail. But it's like the business would fall apart without the details being taken care of. So it's like your position within I feel like that's exactly what's going on. It's like you're not seeing. No, it's like your partner's not seeing the importance that you bring. I feel this really, if it wasn't for the business part of it, it would be fine. But I feel that, we have a lot of ego here in this king or queen of fire, okay? And it's not because fire signs are in their ego. It's just I'm feeling a lot of ego here. Now, this may be you. This can go in either direction, by the way. So if you're in a partnership with someone and, you're the leader, you're in a partnership in love, but also in business in some fashion. When I say partnership, it doesn't even have to be that you guys own a business. Again, you may be working for a church and, you're the leader in the church and your partner is the one who, puts all the events together. And you're overlooking like the work that they do and it's affecting this relationship. Now, I'm saying minister, but this can be in any scenario where one is the leader and the other one, I don't want to say follower because that's exactly what the problem is about. Like, I'm not your follower. I'm helping you. I'm helping you build. I'm helping build you up. And it's like there just wants to be recognition for that. And it's really getting in the way of this relationship. So I see one of you thinking, maybe I'll leave. But it feels like it's going against everything you believe in, yet it's still there. That question still remains. I feel this is about honest conversation. This is about putting your cards on the table so your partner can see how you're feeling. And if you're the one who is living in your ego right now, just recognize it. Well, we have a Leo. Some of you are dealing with a Leo. And, I might have some Leos watching. And this may be you. So just be aware of it. Because it's really affecting your relationship. And let me tell you, there's a lot of love here, but it's like so busy, so busy. If you are the partner who has the title leader, okay, and however that fits, I just want to forewarn you because I feel like your partner is being, well, I feel like there's being offers made to your partner, you know, like I feel others see or feel. It's like a sadness, you know, it's a sadness for what was. And, you know, the Seven of Waters here with the Devil, it's like, I feel like there are, well, sneaky characters who will happily go in and take your place. And I do feel that, again, whether you're the leader or the follower, and I, you know, again, I hate to use those words, but um, it's almost like this temptation is eating away at your partner, you know, because they're lacking it from you. And then we have these other characters, you know, coming up, and, you know, if it's female, they're just saying, oh, you know, how beautiful you are. I can't believe your husband, you know, works 60 hours a week. It doesn't want to be with you, you know, and none of that's true. You know, they may be working a lot, but it's not that they don't love you and want to be with you. They're just lost in their own ego right now. So it's like these characters like sweep in, and it leaves you, the person who's longing for your partner to spend more time with you. It leaves you confused, almost thinking about it when it's just not in your nature. So be aware of that because, you know, I feel like there's people coming up to you and they're telling you like how beautiful you are and how intelligent you are, how funny you are, you know, just like every compliment in the world. And all of it may be true, but they have ulterior motives here, you know. It's like they're going to screw and run. Sorry, that's how I feel. Like they're going to screw and run. But in your head, you might be thinking, wow, how romantic, you know, how romantic. Especially with the moon here. It's like, oh, how romantic is this? But it's not. It's deceiving. It's almost like a test. You know, it feels like a pretty easy fix here because it feels like it is about communication. It is about putting your cards on the table. And you want to do it in a way, you know, be very objective here. Because I feel like some of it is built up because of the way you're feeling. You're not feeling appreciated. I feel that you know that you're loved, but you're not feeling appreciated. And these damn tricksters, man, they're going to come in and try to undermine your partner, undermine you, and I can already see the outcome, and it's not good. And I have Leo here. So this fire sign could definitely be Leo. And by the way, I know I'm sitting here like kind of slamming this King of Fire. But I also want to say that you're doing an excellent job. You know, you're a great leader. Like what you're doing matters. And your partner knows this. But nonetheless, they're feeling left out in the cold. They're lonely. They need you too. It's like save your relationship first. That needs to come first. Because I definitely feel there was a time when the two of you worked together and it was just beautiful. But it's like whatever you're working on, you know, it could just be you're in the same job and one's higher than the other, you know, or this person's your boss. But you're in a relationship, don't get me wrong, okay? Don't fall for these, you know, if you are in this relationship, don't fall for these characters coming in, because they're coming in. And all they're doing is preying upon your weakness, what feels like a weakness to them. So just be wary of that, okay? It's like see things very clearly. Don't do anything that you would not be proud of. And please, before you make a move, put all your cards on the table. Let's move on to the next scenario. I don't even know where I'm going to put my cards. I'm like so out of room. Okay, so start with unrequited love. Six of Earth. The Wheel. High Priestess. Okay, I feel like this is talking about, for some of you, you know, you have a crush on someone. I mean, you know, crush, but yeah, I mean, it's a crush. There is someone that you are trying to, bring to you. There's someone that you're trying to, bring into a committed relationship. This is a very clear message to me. You know, it's about going after, okay, it's, for some of you, it's, you know, you're chasing after someone. And I feel like you may have dated a few times and there was chemistry, but I feel like you're confusing it. You know, you're confusing what was just more lust and feeling like it's more than that. because I feel like you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time and you're confusing yourself. You're definitely confusing yourself. Okay, well, some of you met this person in August of last year. Okay, or let's put it this way. I feel like it was the end of summer, beginning of fall, in the Northern Hemisphere. So, if you're, for some, I guess it would have been what? The opposite. The opposite seasons. And I feel like you kind of been like, well, I feel like this person is kind of giving you a reason. Well, okay, that's because you're sleeping with them. You guys are sleeping together. And it's almost like they're telling you what you want to hear. Yet, they're telling you what you want to hear when they want to go to bed. But they don't tell you what you want to hear in between. And it's like, I just want to shake you and say, okay, move out of this. Move out of this. Geez, I feel like there's a few, very few. But there's a few who are, okay, well, I'm just going to say it. It's like there's a few of you who are accepting money. You're accepting money in return for sex. Excuse me. See, I don't even want to say it. But hey, it's reality, right? But you're not doing this because, you're a slut or anything like that. You're doing it, well, in your mind, you're doing it because I almost feel like it's like in your heart, in your head. You feel like you have to. Like there's debts that you have to pay off. If that's you, the time has come to stop. Okay? There's no judgment. I'm just hearing the time has come to stop. Perhaps you don't need any more money. And it's just like, be careful where the direction you're taking your life here. I'm not feeling anything other. When I say this, it's literally like you can disconnect your feelings while you're having sex with, geez, I mean, you're not even attracted to these people. And I say people because I feel like it doesn't matter, like woman, man, whoever. And again, I'm not feeling like this is someone who just does this, like, this is what they want. This is, what they dreamed of, that kind of thing. I feel like you're, like, stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I do feel like you have children. So I feel like that is in your head what you're telling you. Well, I'm not judging because, you know, you have children and you have to take care of them. I also feel like you have school loans. And it's like trying to put yourself through school while you take care of your children. So you justify it, you know. You find ways of justifying it. Yet, at the same time, Spirit's saying the time has come to stop. No judgment. No judgment from above. And certainly no judgment from me. And I want you to know that. It's no judgment. But the time has come to stop. It's like you don't need to do it anymore. And I feel like you know that, but like the money is just... It's time for a new job. That's what I'm hearing. It's time for a new job. It's not only time for a new job, but there's jobs out there. There's jobs out there. No, you probably won't make as much money. But as you continue with your schooling, you know, what I'm hearing is pray to me. Pray to me. And I'll help. You know, I'll help get the wheel spinning for you in your direction. That was in reverse, so that's good. Okay, well that was quite a message. So you know who you are, right? I know I'm just shuffling, but I like to do that when I'm looking at the cards sometimes. Okay, I'm going to get a couple cards on this. Yeah, so for some of you, you're in a, I don't even know if I want to call it a relationship. You know, it's just that you like someone, and, you know, it's that thing of you just continue to think about them and think about them. And I feel like for some of you, you definitely want to move on. Because you can feel, you know, you can feel, and for, you know, it's not all about not having chemistry. Or not being attracted. It's just some of you are picking people who just are not ready. You know, they wouldn't be good for you anyway. So it's almost like you're being protected. And I know it doesn't feel like that, but you are. You know, it's funny because that's kind of the image I had in my head when we were talking about the, you know, the person who's making money, having sex. This is kind of the image I had in my head with the hand up. Stop. Now, that's the Hierophant, but, well, I mean, it's time to stop. Again, for those, I feel like there's just a lot of you out there who, it's like you're lonely, you know, you're lonely, and so you're hanging on to the wrong person. And it's about just letting it go, stop looking at the past, because, you know, you have the wheel here. And, excuse me. Some of you may be dealing with an Aries. Some of you may be dealing with another Taurus. Could certainly be you in this, though. So we have the Tower. So I feel that what Spirit's saying here is, you know, in your heart of hearts, you know that this person, number one, is not good for you anyways. And number two, is not going to respond in the way you want. So the sooner you bring the Tower down, let's put it this way, it's easier for you to bring the Tower down than to deal with when the universe brings the Tower down. And the Tower will come down because this is just not serving you, right? So it's like the universe gives you time to figure this out. But eventually it's like, okay, well, we got to move Susie along. So damn, we're going to have to bring the Tower down. We're going to have to end it. Of course, it's all about love. It's a search for love. It's that search for the happily ever after. And, look at it this way. You're wasting your time. You're wasting, if someone's not showing you the attention that you deserve, God, don't waste your time. Like, move on. Move on because, we think there's only one person on our path. This person's not even on your path, though. This is just like a free will choice over here because you're feeling lonely. This is about having more patience, going into relationships, or going out on dates and, releasing the outcome of it, just having fun within it, and let love happen when love is ready to happen. Because I feel like there's a lot of you that are confusing love and, I don't want to say lust, but lust on the other end. Now, I have the Queen of Coins here. I have the Emperor, stands for Aries. I have the Hierophant, so it could be another Taurus. Taurus, you're dealing with the Emperor or the Queen of Coins, King or Queen. Here's the outcome, the Tower. There's the outcome. So it's like, if your goal is to have the Ten of Cups in your life, then just understand, not everyone's going to like us. Just like we don't like everyone else. We're choosy, right? So everyone has a right to their opinion. And it's like, don't hang on, or just, it's like, have fun and stop looking for love so hard. But if something doesn't feel right, move out of it sooner versus later. Because the longer you stay in this state of not seeing things clearly, the harder it becomes. And the harder the Tower falls. So it's like you want to get out of that on your own. It's part of your soul journey. Stay optimistic. The world. Beautiful. Knight of Fire. Page of Earth. Okay. So our first card is stay optimistic about your love life. It's about positive thinking. You know, positive thinking brings you what you want. It brings you positive things, like attracting like. This is about being in the present moment. It's about finding joy in your everyday life. This is also about learning that if you want true love to come to you, you have to be patient. You have to be positive. You have to be the person that you want to come for you, right? You want to carry those same characteristics. So we have the world right next to the card stay optimistic about your love life. Major Arcana. Number 21 comes down to a 3. To me, 3 is about celebration, the majority of the time. You know, celebration for a job well done. Celebration for relationships about to come. So I feel like the world is showing up to tell you, you know, the path to enlightenment is through your joy, your contentment, and your gratitude. That's the path to enlightenment. And when you can carry those characteristics, it ushers in love. Now, for some of you, it's bringing in a night of fire. I don't know why I always say that, night of fire. So the night of fire. Now, this is a person, this would be someone who is either a little younger than you or someone who, you know, I look at the court cards more as where they're evolving spiritually. And then we have the Page of Earth. So Page brings us messages in. And this page is bringing messages in about finances, about opportunities to do new things. This is a universal year 1 after all. But also that feeling of wanting to do something more. You know, wanting to go. For some of you, I feel like you have not been married yet. And that is your goal, is to eventually get married. It's not your only goal. You know, I feel like you have many other goals. But one of your goals is to get married and start a family. For some of you, it's, gee, I feel for some it's your 3rd marriage. But that's okay. Okay. I feel like this card is here to tell you that there are, for some of you, you do have a fire sign coming in. And it's about, you know, I feel like it's quick. Like this person comes in pretty quick. But even with the action of this person coming in quick, I think there still needs to be some patience. You know, it's about thinking things through carefully. Now, we're not overanalyzing, but we're definitely looking at everything. Because I feel this is long term. So you have a right to know everything, right? There's the world again. You know, I feel like it's just telling you, stay, stay optimistic. Like attracts like. Remember that. But I also feel like it's about keeping your affirmations going. Because I feel there's a lot of spiritual growth during this time. Because this is a time of patience, right? It's a time of patience. It's a time of gratitude for the other things in our life, not always about the love. But, it's like, it's coming. It's coming. For some, I have an earth sign coming in. For others, I have a fire sign leaving. Female fire sign leaving. Be careful at this time. If you're having unprotected sex, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, be careful because I feel there could be some births, some pregnancies. But I'm not feeling they're all wanted pregnancies, so just be careful. For those of you who've been wanting to get pregnant, I feel like or starting a family, I feel like the person that you're going to start your family with is coming in very soon. I feel like you've been working on yourself. You've been working on yourself. And it's like the universe is telling you, hey, good job. Good job. Your heart is now open and you're ready for this. So it's because you've been grateful. It's because you've been patient. It's because you've been working on your own spirituality, understanding yourself better. It's like now it opens you back up to the world again. You're ready. So for some of you, I do feel like you're meeting the person that you are going to have your family with. And I feel that is, I feel that's going to be a water sign. Okay. Water or fire? Okay. We're going to clarify it in a little bit deeper here. So for the females who this message resonates with, again, don't make something try to fit if it doesn't fit. So for the females, again, Job well done, all of you. Okay, job well done. And it's like now you're starting your family. Okay, you're starting your family. I'm sorry, I just have like all these messages coming in. You're going to be meeting this person you're starting your family with. And I feel for the females, it's very possible it is with a water sign. Okay? For the females, I feel water. Now, for the males watching, who also are waiting to start a family, I feel it is with a fire sign. Now, for the fire sign, for the males wanting to start the family, meeting their love. Again, I feel it's a fire sign, and I feel very strongly that their sun is in fire. Okay, so they have a sun fire sign. For the females, they have the water coming in to start their family with. The water feels like it could be sun, moon, or rising. Okay. It very much could be a Leo. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, no. I was just taken back away from me. No. Okay, so the sun is just showing here because it's not the Leo. It is about the progression that you have made. It is like, it's like a high five from the universe. Keep doing what you're doing, okay? It's like your whole mindset has changed. And it's like your world is starting to open up because of that. Now, I also feel that there are renewed relationships. I'm sorry, that was not right. Not renewed relationship. New relationships, but for people like my age, in their 50s, in their 40s, in their 60s, or older. It's like the family, like the family's already made, right? But this is new love coming to you also. And for you, I'm feeling earth. I have a mixture here. It's like earth and water together. Okay. So they'll probably have water. Well, they will. They'll have water and earth somewhere in their chart. So there's a bunch of relationships coming together here. After time alone. After time alone that was very healing for you. You know who you are here, okay? You know who you are. Don't try to make it fit otherwise, because it just, then you get frustrated. Sandy said this was going to happen. But no, but Sandy said it was going to happen if you have spent time building yourself back up, building up your spirituality, being positive, not longing for love, then this is for you. Okay. Last but not least, new love. The Magician. Two of Airs. Two of Air. King of Air. So I love the Magician is right next to new love, because to me it's like you're ready now. Now you're ready. Now life is going to start feeling magical again. So some of you had this new love who just came in. And keep in mind, when I do my readings, again, I always ask for approximately 3 months out, which means that we can go approximately 3 months back, right? So I would say, you know, this new love had come in within the last 3 months. And I do feel like you're in love. But I feel like, I kind of feel like you're wearing a false mask right now. Like you're not being yourself completely. And it's scaring you because you know that. You know, you're not confident in yourself. But there's no need to worry. You know, it's like you're pretending there's not a problem. You know, but inside it's like eating you up. So don't let that happen, okay? Because I feel this, I feel there's no need for that. I have to say, this new love does make you feel, it's like, I believe again. I believe. That's beautiful. So there's hesitation. There's definitely hesitation with being yourself. Jeez. Kind of love this. And it's about, you know, making sure you have balance within your mental state and your emotional. Well, I mean, I have 2 kings here of both fire, or I'm sorry, both air. No, oh, jeez, I'm sorry. One air, 1 fire. King or queen, doesn't matter. I'm not doing reverses, guys, just so you know. For some of you, this king or queen of fire, I feel like, you know, it's like they're offering you the world, yet they're able to back it up. Definitely able to back it up. I feel like this fire sign who's coming in is someone who has, you know, done a lot of spiritual work on their own. You know, it's like you're evolving on the same spiritual level now. I do have a lot of fire here. A lot of fire. Not just in the cars, but just the way I'm feeling. I mean, actually, I don't even have that many, do I? I feel this is like new beginnings in everything. Everything. For some of you, you are getting together and you're starting something together. I feel for some of you, that's exactly what's happening. It's like there's a project, or so you may work together, because I feel like there's some type of project you're taking on together. And it's when you take on this project together is when you start to really fall in love. This does feel a little bit more work related, though, I have to say, versus being in your own business at this point. I feel like this is someone you work with. And I don't know, for some reason I'm seeing like the two of you being put together for the first time. Like, I feel like you know of each other, but now you're being put together to work on something. Maybe you're both like the best in your departments. But through this coming together, you're going to fall in love. You know, it's just destiny. It's destiny. You're meant to come together. For some of you, I feel like you're going to find love while you're on vacation this summer. And I feel like you're going somewhere very warm. I almost feel like you already, if you haven't already made the reservations, you know where you're going. And I feel like it's somewhere that's very warm and dry. Not humid, dry. And I do feel like it's a long trip. It's not like an hour away. It's not like me going to Florida, which would take me, 1 to 2 hours, on an airplane. This is like, I feel like I'm going to be put this way. I mean, they're showing, I'm picturing myself, and I am in my sweats. I mean, no makeup, comfortable, ready to take a sleeping pill, because I know it's a long flight, but I'm excited for where I'm going. So if that fits you, you're going to fall in love on your trip. You're going to meet someone so special. Yet at the same time, I'm seeing a bottle of wine. Now, they don't make a bottle of wine, like, because I'm feeling like you're going almost to the desert. And I don't know why wine is important. I don't feel like wine is made there, or it's even, like the place is known for wine at all. But wine, there's a bottle of wine, and it's red, in case anybody wants to know. But somehow this bottle of wine plays an importance here. For some of you, maybe it's just a small trip to like a, you go wine tasting. Because the magician here, I feel like a lot of this is already like in the works. And remember, we have the Ten of Cups here too. And I have no hard energy cards. The hardest one would be the Two of Air. And that's when we're unable or unwilling to make a decision. It's like, it's easier to pretend nothing's going on versus facing the facts. Just want to see if I pick up any other scenarios here. I feel for some of you, an engagement is coming up around your birthday. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. hate saying, making this kind of announcements because sometimes, you know, somebody works so hard to surprise you, and I don't know. But the fact remains, some of you are going to be proposed to on your birthday, or some of you are proposing to another on their birthday. Hmm. Taurus, I feel like June is going to be a big month for you regarding love. I feel like it's going to be a big month. Perhaps that's when some of you are taking your vacation, because I see you saving. Like I see you've been saving for this vacation. Even if, you know, it's like $10 here or what have you. You're trying to save. Well, you know, again, okay, so this is talking about not the ones who are going to the desert. This is just talking about something in June where you've been saving. You've been saving to have fun. Now, whether this is vacation or this is it's weird. I just heard amusement park. So maybe it's just like a little weekend getaway. I feel you are going to find love. And I have to say, for the ones I just spoke of, I feel like this, where you're going away, is pretty close to your home. So I'm saying going away, but it's more like a just a fun weekend. And those who've already met this partner or this new love, I'm hearing you're ready. You're ready for this. You're ready. You know, it's like this is what you've been waiting for. This is what you've been searching for. Here it is. For some of you, you've been like so concentrated on your finances, right? And that's good. And I feel like that's what's allowing you to go have more fun this summer. Because I feel like it's through your fun that many of you meet this new love. Um, I just want to do 2 cards on top of this. Because I know you guys are like, bring up the card of new love first. And I would have, but that's, I had to go by where they fell. Okay. So I just want a couple cards right on new love. Even though I already gave a million scenarios, I feel like there's still one more story that needs to come out. And look at that. Why you're having fun with your friends. Why you're having fun with your friends. Some of you might be attending someone else's wedding. A friend's wedding. And bam. It's your turn next. Yeah, definitely. For some of you, you're going to a wedding. It's your friend's wedding. You know this person, okay? So this is a wedding you want to go to. Well, especially now you want to go to it. With this, pay attention to the red flags. Deception. Heart-to-heart conversations. Can I just tell you, I feel like Spirit had me do this because this is what you fear. This is what you have been through. I feel like this is a clue for a few of you. You know, wondering, was she talking about me? How do I know she's talking about me? I feel like this is, I feel like you're clear of this energy. That this is, well, this is what you've experienced in all its glory. You know, I feel like you have been through the ringer. You've been through the ringer. You know, you've been through the ringer. You have taken the time. Actually, I feel like this, you know, this energy wasn't that long ago. But somehow because I feel like this has happened to whoever I'm speaking to. It's like this has happened a few times. Like everything. Anything can go wrong in a relationship. Any kind of deception. You know, any kind of just the worst of the worst. But you know, I feel like you've been through it a few times. And I feel like this is part of it. Because I feel you were someone who would rather have love than no love. Or okay, no, I'm not saying love, but it wasn't love. You'd rather have companionship than be alone. But I feel somehow like you got yourself out of it, like you had an awakening. You saw that in you. You saw the patterns in your life. I feel like I almost feel like you went to someone to have them cut the cords, like cut the cords of attachment. And it worked because I feel like it is moving you on very quickly. Because then, bam, the energy changes. And it's like your heart is back open again. You see things clearly now. You see things for what they truly are. No one can pull a wool over your eyes anymore. So this new love coming in is your true love. It's what you've been dreaming of, this soulmate. And I feel this is a card for all of us. We just got to let it come in naturally. Come in naturally. You know, if love doesn't come in this month, it's just not meant to come in this month, okay? Don't get mad about it. Don't get sad about it. Just understand, love will come when love is ready. When the timing is right, it'll come in. If we try too hard, you know, if we're someone who feels like we can't survive without love, let me tell you, it's going to be hard. There's hard lessons to learn within that. So be patient. Again, some of you, and I feel a big number, you're meeting, like, I feel this summer is busy for you guys, Taurus. You know, like, you're out and about, you're doing things, and that's great, because I feel that's when you guys are going to meet someone. Some at, like, an amusement park. Some on a long, you know, a long distance vacation. Feels like a desert to me. Okay, so it's warm and it's dry. And you know, it's funny because I just saw myself there and I thought to myself, why did I book this vacation in the summertime? So you may say that to yourself, like, this is something I book in the wintertime, not the summer. So it's going to be very, very hot where you're going, but it doesn't matter. You're going to have a ball. Okay, guys. Every month I try to make my videos shorter and shorter, and I swear to God, every month they get longer and longer. What is going on with me? This looks quite beautiful. And I know it's hard to, get very clear answers in a general reading because there's so much energy. So take what's yours and leave the rest, And if April's not your month, then it's not your month, It's just not your month. But that's okay. Hey, listen, I'm single. I'm not worried about it. It'll come when it comes. I've had love, like I'm okay. It'll come when it's ready. You go out and enjoy your life, and you're going to find it a lot faster. I do see a lot of new love for Taurus, though. I mean, there's so many scenarios I couldn't even begin to cover them all. Um, but I would say the majority I'm seeing it's around fun. Remember, for some of you, it's about going to your friend's wedding. Okay. Because I do feel you meet the love of your life at your friend's wedding. Some of you, it's an amusement park. Some of you, it's during vacation. All those different scenarios, just whatever fits. Sun, moon, or rising, by the way. Okay? All right, guys. I love you to death. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in May. It's crazy, right? I'll see you in May. All right. Love you, Taurus. Bye-bye.